One.
Hi, my name is Kathy Potts, and this is my informative speech for Communications 101. This is my audience.
Hello.
Welcome. I have great news. Psychologists have developed something that will boost our mood, increase our memory, help our concentration, moderate our hunger, our obesity, fortifies our disease-fighting immune system. It lessens the risks of fatal accidents. You can't buy it online or at the mall, and they don't even sell it at Starbucks. But the best news is it's absolutely free. It's something that a typical college student who learns that sleep and college are an oxymoron determines that you don't get enough because that dreaded alarm wakes you up too early in the morning. Each night, just add an hour to your sleep. This information came from the book Psychology by David Myers. As a psychology major and someone who's already earned her MOM degree, I love to study the workings of the mind and the effect of our physical and mental abilities. Sleep is the glue that holds us together. It helps us function optimally, and it helps give us pleasant attitudes. During this time together, I would like to enlighten you on the vast differences between functioning with enough sleep and wishing that you always had more. We all think, what's the harm in not getting enough sleep? But the effects of sleep deprivation range from irritability, confusion, to decreased ability to concentrate, to the more serious of the possibility of being able to pass out because the blood flow doesn't come from our brain to our brain. Exhaustion, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good news is we've all done it. We've all had those nights where we haven't had enough sleep, and we've lived to tell about it. We've either been up studying, we've had a sick baby that we've been up with many nights, or maybe we've just had too much fun. But the good news is that we were able to catch up on our sleep after the fact because we have a sleep bank, and we've added sleep to our sleep bank when we take our naps or get an extended amount of sleep. But we're clearing our sleep debt when we do that. According to Dr. Brandon Peters, who contributes to a website about.com regarding sleep, sleep debt is the accumulated amount of sleep loss from an insufficient sleep, regardless of the cause. It could come on gradually or suddenly, anytime we don't get, about a half a night's sleep. Part of the good news is that we have a night or two with less sleep. We can build that back up by getting extra sleep. As you might expect, this is only effective in the short term. If you have a long amount of sleep loss, you can't repay the debt. The bad news, the very bad news of sleep deprivation is that it can suppress immune cells for the fighting off of viral infections and even cancer. Chronic sleep debt alters our metabolic and hormone functioning in ways that mimic aging, and it leads to hypertension and memory impairment. Now for the ugly side of sleep deprivation. It can lead to an increase in the hunger-stimulating hormones and a decrease in the hunger-suppressing hormones, which stimulates our body to make fat. So you guessed it, children and adults who don't typically get enough sleep are heavier than our well-rested sidekicks. Driving or working while fatigued is the same as being under the influence of drugs or alcohol. In an article I found interesting, Tony Furborg, the article titled Driving Under the Influence of Fatigue, states that going 17 hours without sleep is the same as a 0.05% blood alcohol level. Going 24 hours without sleep is the same as a 0.1 blood alcohol level, which is more than the legal limit for being intoxicated in most states. Just think, all the aforementioned repercussions of sleep deprivation can be avoided. So now that we know the question, what's the harm, we also know the answer. But some of you may be thinking, to give up all these late nights, what's in it for me? Well, besides a soft, wonderful place where we can all lay our heads and forget about the worries of our day, our work schedules, our schools, and our troubles, we also get to dream. And even if you don't think you dream, you do. It's called rapid eye movement sleep, and it's something that's the most common of the sleep stages. In the book Psychology by David Myers, he refers to the different stages. Rapid eye movement sleep is characterized by flickering eyes behind our closed eyelids, dreaming, and rapid brain waves. If I were to wake you up during your rapid eye movement sleep, you would be able to tell me a lot about your dream. But if you waited till morning, you couldn't remember most or all of it. Children are most vulnerable to sleep loss. For children, this is when they grow. But it's also, according to Kathleen Berger, who wrote the book The Developing Person, the regular and ample sleep helps children with their normal brain maturation, their learning, and their psychological adjustments in school and within their families. So even though kids fight it, they need a good night's refreshing dream sleep. Stepping away from the serious for a minute, some of the fun random facts associated with sleep are, did you know that yawning is contagious? It is, and it also serves a purpose. When you yawn, your neck muscles stretch out, and as well as your jaw, which increases your heart rate a little bit and adds to your alertness. Also, horses take 92% of their time standing and sleeping, but during the other 8%, they need to lie down to get their good REM sleep. Also, when you have your REM sleep, you don't snore. Even if you are a snorer, when you're during your REM sleep, which is when you dream, your snoring stops. These random facts came from the book Psychology by David Myers. So you already know that a good night's sleep is beneficial for you and your family. Sleep is what our bodies do to perform favorably and to help us have a positive attitude. Sleep deprivation has serious health consequences, and it's important to children's development. And we all know that REM sleep is when we're dreaming, even if we don't think we do. Human beings are not made to run like the Energizer Bunny. We do need to take good care of ourselves because we do only have finite days on this earth, and we need to be in optimal level to give glory to the one who made us. Thank you.